my previous videos, I talked about the importance of branding for your books, and I also mentioned how the education niche is the perfect topic to brand and scale your book business. And I mentioned a new software that has launched that will help you create educational books with ease. Hello home bosses, I'm Nuria Kobi from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel. So today I want to show you the Measurement Worksheets Generator in action, and after we take a good look at the app, I will tell you all about what is included, the pricing and my exclusive bonuses when ordering through my link. Let's get started and take a look inside the app. So now we're inside the app, and this already looks really exciting because I can see all the different kinds of worksheets that you can create. Bear in mind that this is the version of the app that includes all of the upgrades, all of the upsells. So this is the whole app with everything. And I just want you to take that into account as I go through this, because depending on which part of the app you buy, it will not include some of the things that I'm showing you, but I will let you know what exactly it does include, because I think that it's worth seeing what it can do at its full potential. And even with the front end alone, even with just the basic purchase of the app, you can already create quite a lot of amazing measurement worksheets, and you can of course turn them into books for KDP or turn them into printables for Etsy and similar sites. So let's click on one of them. So you can see there are different types of activities here. So these ones are big versus small. So if I just click on one of them, you can see that it says which is smaller, identify and circle the smaller object. And this text is completely customizable. You have different fonts you can choose from. You can type in something completely different, and you've got icons or images that you can use for this that are already inside the app. And if you want to change any of this, you just click on it and then it opens up the menu, and you can change this. If you just want one image, you can change the rows and just have one row, one column, and then you click update and that changes it to just one image, one exercise or one activity. And if you want to change that, you can click here and it comes up with different icons, different pictures, and I think they're really cute. And the other thing is you can get children to color them in as well. So there are several type of activities you can create, because you could just say color the smaller animal. So this could be a different activity. You could change the language and create a book in Spanish or German or French, whichever language you speak or you know. So you can change that. I've written color in the animals in Spanish. So you could create all sorts of activities just with this app, which isn't even measurement related. But of course, this is an app to create measurement worksheets, and that is the best use of this app. And it's just amazing how much you can do with this. And of course, what makes this app so efficient is that you can bulk create these pages. So if I click that, so I want to clone maybe another 5 pages, I press that and then you get 5 different pages. The app does that all for you, and you can see how quickly you can create a full book with all of these images. I recommend that you don't do a whole book just with the same type of exercises, but I recommend that you change these up a little bit with different kind of activities. So for example, we could create another one and maybe create these type of activities. So this one says order by size, order from the smallest to the biggest image alphabetically. Whichever way you want to word it, you can change the text to suit you. And again, you can bulk clone this. So if we want to create another 3 of these exercises, you just do that. And it's created 3 new worksheets with different animals on it, which I think is amazing. So this is if you want to create the type of books that are based on repetition and on practice, and that is a really efficient way of creating these type of books. And what I like to do is I like to storyfy these kind of things and offer a little story with the activity. So I would change this to color the taller animal, and then I write a little story. So I'm just going to pause the video, write the story, and show you what I mean. So I've changed the text, and now I've put who is taller, and I've created a little story to make it more interesting. So I said, in a cozy corner of green meadows, Dizzy the donkey and Chuck the chicken decided to build a hut. It must be big enough for both of us, said Dizzy. They thought and thought. Let's find out who's taller so we can make sure our hut is just right, said Dizzy. Could you circle the taller one of us? So that includes a story with the instruction, and that's what I like to do, but you don't have to do that. But I thought it's just a nice idea to make a more interesting kind of book. Like I said in a previous video, I quite like to work with very visual apps to teach children, because as a child, I used to learn better when I could see something or when something was storyfied. And I think this is a good idea to give it a different angle to your book. So that's how you could use this module. But there are so many others, like I said. I mean, there are these type of exercises. And I'll just show you a couple of other ones. There's heavy versus light. So which one is lighter? Although you have to use your common sense a little bit with this app, because obviously this app just uses the images that it has been given. And sometimes there are images that are not as clear as others, how the exercise works. So always check your images in case that a different kind of image would be more suitable. So we do know that a bigger pear is heavier than a smaller pear, but I think this kind of image doesn't make it too clear, so I would probably change this and see if there's a better option. So these are all fruits, but you can select other icons by clicking here, and you could choose a different kind of object rather than those ones. So you've got exercises like heavy versus light, long versus short. This one's a good one, more versus less. Let's try one of these. So you've got find the item that is more and item that is less. You can choose the wording on that, and you can also choose the icons by clicking on the page, and then you hover over this one here. It says select icons for grid. You can click on that, and then you can choose different icons. So you can choose maybe these cupcakes and what else? And sweets. Let's try that. So you click apply, and now it has changed it to cupcakes and sweets. This is what I like about the app, that it's so versatile. You can add so many things, and you can see how quickly you could create all kinds of measuring books that can be colored in, that you can create a story around. So there is so much you can do with this app. Also bear in mind that these are aimed at younger children. The more difficult the exercises are, of course, the older the child or the higher the skill level will be. So you do have to kind of tailor it to a certain age group, to a certain grade at school. And I like to create really simple ones for smaller children. But of course you can create more complex exercises for older children. And depending on the version or the upgrade you buy for this app, you can even upload your own images. So you could make it more colorful than this and just upload your own icons. There are more advanced exercises, like for example converting temperature. So you could click on this, for example. So these are a little bit more advanced for older children. And you've got the ability to create whole workbooks like this if you wanted to do that by cloning this page. And you've got another different page to this one, so with a different set of figures, or you could bulk clone it and then you type in how many pages you want, and they'll all be different pages. So you can have a whole book created at the click of a button if you were to create a book with the same kind of exercises. I like to mix them up and not create a whole book that has the same kind of exercise, but you could create 10 pages of converting temperature, 10 pages of converting length, and so on. And as you can see, there's converting mass, converting volume, converting length, and then there's the US version. There's different versions of it as well, and this one's really interesting, the measuring temperature. So you have all these different icons, measuring capacity, and also measuring mass. These are lovely little images as well. And again, they have to circle the heavier one. So it's a very visual way to create these type of workbooks or worksheets. And I think for children, and especially for younger children, this is ideal with all the images. And then for older children, you have the different type of exercises that are more advanced. And of course, it also creates all the solutions for you. So there's a lot of customization you create with this. And the other thing I really like is that you can upload your own images on here. I should say that these are icons. Icons are the pictures that the app uses, and they're kind of programmed into the app. But you can also add images to kind of customize your page. I'll show you quickly what I mean. So you go on this icon here and you click on it, and I've uploaded a little image that I found on Canva. Obviously you have to make sure you've got the rights to use these kind of images, and you can upload your own. Click on that and then insert, and then it appears here on that page, and you can basically put it wherever you like to make your page a little bit better. You can, I would include this in my story here. So that's the little hat that they want to build, just to kind of give it something extra. You can basically make your pages prettier by adding other images and just make them that little bit more interesting. You can also change the font color. So we can click on the font and go on this icon here where it gives you all the colors, and then you can basically choose any color that you like. So let's go for a nice blue maybe. Let's try that. So that's the blue color. And of course we can change this one as well. Maybe a nice, I don't know, brown to go with the hat. I don't think we can see that very well, so I'll make that a little bit darker. So you can move this around and you can see how the color of the text changes, and you can do that until you find the one that you're happy with. So there is just so much you can customize. You can make these images smaller as well. And once you've created all of your pages, you can then click on download, and you can download it as a PNG if you just want to download different images of this. But you can of course download it as a PDF if you're publishing your books on Amazon, and you can even download it as a PowerPoint file. So what do you think? Isn't it a great app to create amazing educational books? I'm really looking forward to creating more books with this app, and I've already got a few ideas. But the other thing I really like about this company that creates these apps is that they have amazing customer service. They're always very responsive to any questions, and they've got a dedicated Facebook group as well. So sometimes if it's the weekend or they're very busy and you need an answer very quickly, you can go on their Facebook page, and there's always someone to answer your questions, and you get help very quickly. And also what I really like is that they never just create an app and leave it at that. They keep innovating, they keep adding things to the app, they keep making it better. So I've got a few apps from them, and the ones they made a while ago, they're much better. They include more functionality. So they keep updating their apps and they keep adding to them. And I quickly want to show you what's included in this app. This video could be quite long, so I'm just going to talk about it briefly, but I will leave the details on the screen so you can always pause the video and read it in your own time. Basically, this app is divided into different funnels, and the reason for that is because you might not need all of the funnels or all of the functions for your own business from this app. So when you buy this app, there is a thing called the front end, and that is what makes the app work. So you do need to buy the front end, which is the actual app, and the other things on top of that, they're just extras to make the app even better. But just with the front end alone, you can create some really amazing books. And this is what is included in the front end. You can see that on screen, but that's not all. There's more. So I will leave this second page up on screen as well. There's more. So I will leave the third page as well. So if you want to look at that and see what's included, you can just pause the video and take a closer look. So that is the front end, and that is the actual app, and that is what makes the app work. So you can't just buy the add-ons, you do have to buy this one. But once you've got this, you can add things onto it. So then there is the OTO1, which is the one-time offer. This is the first upgrade, and it consists of the following features. So there's some more features that you can add to your app, to the front end, and that is included in the OTO1. You can just pause the video, and then we get to the OTO2, which is the second upgrade, and this is quite a big one. This is the one that has so many features packed in. I just think there is a massive value in this second upgrade, but I'll leave the pages here so you can take a look what's included. This is the first page, and like I said, you can pause the video and take a closer look. This is the second page, and this is the third page. And the information on this page is the one that I want you to really have a look at, because this upgrade of the app lets you basically buy 5 brand new premium software apps in the measurement niche that they plan to release in 2024. So if you buy this upgrade now, you are kind of grandfathered into that, and you will receive 5 different products for that one app. So there is tremendous value in this, and have a good look at it, because it might be something that you want to consider investing in. And I think these are limited at the moment. I think there's a limit on how many people can actually get grandfathered into this app. So all the 5 products for this one that are included in this will sell separately at $197 each next year. So it's a good idea to have a look at this now. But you will find more details on the sales page as well, and I will leave this here so you can take another look. There is a downsell to the OTO2, and that means that you can just buy the Measurement Worksheets Generator Premium Lite at $97 during the launch, and that will go up to $147 after. And this is what is included in the downsell. I still think this is a really good product. Of course, the upsell is an incredibly good value upsell. You could think about whether you want to invest in this now. I thought I'd give you all the details. And there's the third upgrade, the OTO3, and that one is all about images, and I know how difficult it is to find the right kind of images for your books and for your printables. So I think this is a really good add-on to have, because you get so many icons and so many images to use in your measuring app. So I want to quickly tell you what the pricing is. So this is for the Measuring Worksheets Generator, which started on the 3rd of November 2023 at 11 a.m. EST. So we're in the middle of the launch now, and the launch ends on the 6th of November at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And during this launch period, the prices are a lot lower, and they will go up after the launch. And I know this company never has another promotion, or they never reduce their prices after that. So this would be a fixed price once the promotion has finished. So the front end is $47 during the launch period, and it will go up to $67 after. The first upgrade, the OTO1, is $67 during the launch period and will go up to $97 after. The second upgrade, the OTO2, is available for $197 during the launch. And remember that if you buy this during the launch, you will be grandfathered into the 6 products that will be launched as a separate product with a minimum price point of $197 each. So that is a big saving. So this is a really interesting one to consider, but that is completely up to you. So you can have a look at that and see what you think. And then the third upgrade is $67 during the launch, and it goes up to $97 after. And that is the one with all the images and icons. So if you're watching this video after November the 6th, then I'm afraid these prices have finished now. There's no launch period, and that is why it's worth getting these things while they're on offer. And I also want to tell you about 2 bonuses that I'm offering for anyone who buys this product through my link as a thank you for supporting me. And the first bonus for people buying through my link is my printables mini course that's up on my website. And that is because it can help you create your own printables business. It has 7 lessons in 3 modules, and it includes a lot of downloadable resources. And that is my first bonus. And the second bonus that I'm offering is a branding guide. So this is your Build Your Educational Brand guide, and it will help you make the most of your educational software to create your own educational book and printables brand. And it will include information on how to build your brand and all the resources and platforms you can leverage to help you maximize your sales. So the reason I made this is because I don't just want you to buy this app and then use it and make a few books and then not take advantage of the fact that you can actually create a brand. And I noticed that my income from my books really shot up when I started branding my books and creating brands. It does take a little bit of time to create your brand, but if you start now, especially with the help of this app, you can create some fantastic books and a fantastic brand as well. And I just want you to be really successful with this app, and that's why I created this branding guide that is really tailored to these apps that this company brings out, and that will help you make the most of your purchase. So I hope this is of help to you, and this will add quite a lot of value to your app and will help you if you're stuck. So if you've got the app and you're not quite sure how to take it from there, you've made your books and you don't know what to do next to increase your sales, this will help you so that you can create your educational brand. So that is my video for today. I know you probably have a lot of questions about this, so please leave them below the video, or please ask in my Facebook group, the Homeboss group, where I'm always hanging out and answering questions. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I will make another video about this, answering your questions and giving you more information. But for today, thank you so much for watching, and see you again very soon.